Number 15, this one just says use properties of logs to solve, so may need a calculator here. It's possible, just depends on how much you can do. So 15, we have log base 27 of x is equal to 2/3. All right, so I'm going to write this in exponential form. 27 raised to the 2/3 power is equal here. So we'll say x is equal to 27 to the 2/3 power. All right, so remember, anytime you have a division as an exponent, that's a root. So I'm going to write this as x equals the cube root of 27, and then that's going to be squared. That 2 is going to stay there. If you're familiar with roots, I like to try to make it smaller first. Now, at this point, you can type it in the calculator like this. You can type it in the calculator like this and get your answer. But if you're doing it by hand, there's some number times itself 3 times that gives you 27. So if we go to this power table, if you don't know that, I'm going to look at all the 3s. So something times itself 3 times is 1, times itself 3 times is 8, 3 times itself 3 times is 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3. So doing this by hand. So it's almost, and you can do this either way. You can either do the square first and then cube root, or you can do what I'm doing, which is the cube root, make it smaller first, and then square it. They both work out the same. So what I've done is this part, this is 3, and then when you do 3 squared, you get 9. And then from here, let me show you all of this in the calculator. So if I were to pull up this calculator, and then at this point, just say 27 raised 2 divided by 3 power, we get 9. That's the final answer. If I were to do math and then come down here to option number 4 to get the 3rd root, and then I did 27 and then a squared inside there, gives me 9. Okay, and then even if I did, well, I guess that's good enough from there. So you can see that either way, you want to do it, you're going to get 9. All right, number 16. We have 7 raised to the log of base 3 of x equals 49. So again, just like property of exponents, we want to get the bases the same. This is 49, that's 7. I can rewrite this one. So 7 to the log base 3 power of x. This is a 3, this is the x. 7 squared is 49, so I'm going to write that as 7 squared. All right, now that the bases are the same, I will ignore them and just focus on log base 3 of x equals 2. And then from here, I'm going to write it in exponential terms. So 3 raised to the 2nd power equals x. And then if we do 3 squared, we get x equals 9.